super funny. He drove down from Farmington tonight. Put your hands together for my homie Joshua Fournier.
That's the weirdest intro of all time, right? Yeah! He's a native from Farmington. Great credit to have. How y'all doing? How you guys doing? You guys doing great? Oh yeah, dude. Shouts out. I just got off from a comedy tour. I went across country. Not the cool way. I went from New Mexico to Seattle and all the weird spots in between. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm on the road, like I tell people, like I brag, like I'm from New Mexico. I live in Albuquerque. And they're like, what? You're from New Mexico? I met a girl in Bend, Oregon. She was an old lady at a gas station, right? She was so thrilled. She's like, you're from New Mexico? Oh my God, my daughter drove through New Mexico. It was so beautiful. She said it was so spiritually uplifting and one of the most beautiful places she's ever been to. And I'm like, where does she drive through? Because, where, huh? She's like, it's LA. I was like, I'm from Albuquerque. We call it Crazy where I'm from. She's like, why? And I'm like, what makes you crazy? And I'm like, I'm an openly admitted John Mayer fan. I don't give a fuck, yo. Not shit. I was like, this is how crazy Albuquerque is, right? I went downtown, right? I parked at a parking structure. I walked down. I'm walking across the street by this nightclub used to be called Lotus Nightclub. I know that don't mean nothing to you, lady, because you live in Oregon, but it's for the story, right? And while I'm walking through the parking lot, somebody pulled up. There was me and like two other people in this parking lot and started shooting. None of us freaked out. I looked at that guy, he looked at me, we're like Vincent and Jules from Pulp Fiction, we were just like... we just kept walking, like we were like, alright, cool, yeah. Crazy, right? Then I went across the street in Central, there was a cop sitting there, and you know how they block off Central on the weekends? I knocked on his window, he's like, what's up? I was like, hey, somebody is shooting shots over there. And he's like, is anybody hurt? I'm like, nah, man. He's like, oh. Your job is to fight crime, sir. What are you doing, man? There's crime over there. And he's like, yeah, but they told me to leave here, so. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like traveling, dude. Being from Albuquerque or living in Albuquerque is pretty fun. Like, I go to Denver and I feel like I have superpowers, right? Like, I got the superpower to where I can sense when white women are in trouble, right? So I was downtown Denver, right? There's no shortage of them there. They're all over the place, right? Walking, the lady downtown Denver, I can see she's in trouble, right? So I go over to her. I forget that I look like me sometimes, you know? And I was like, excuse me, ma'am? She's like, oh. I was like, do you need any help? And she's like, no, the police are on their way. Like, she's made that a point, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I can see you locked your keys in your car. And she's like, yeah, that's for what? I was like, I can help you, man. And she's like, are you a locksmith? And I'm like, no, from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Keep getting into your car, I'm just saying. Maybe 50th in education, but we're number one in getting in the car, you know what I'm saying? Then we went to weird places like Wyoming, bro. You ever been to Wyoming? There's nothing in Wyoming. It's flat. There's meth, there's oil rigs. It's basically Farmington as a state, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what Wyoming does have a lot of is buffalo. I've never seen a buffalo in my life, let alone a herd of buffalo just on the side of the road. You ever see woolly cows just grazing on the side of the road? Dude, I saw that. The comics I was touring with were like, hey man, that's pretty dope, right? They look at me in the back seat. I'm losing my shit. I was like a dog. You know when you take a dog to a dog park and they're just like, oh my God, dude, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Almost fucked up that stage. You see that? I was scratching out the window, right? You ever see a kid just stop playing mid-play and just take a shit right in front of you? They're like, yeah. I had that same face. I was like, and he's like, dude, are you okay? And I'm like, Tatanka, right? That's not even my language. I was speaking a different tribe, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy, right? I never said that in my life, you know what I'm saying? And then we went to this like resort, right? And they had like, it was a hot springs resort. There was like mad teepees, right? Now, after the show, we went to enjoy it. I didn't know hot springs resort was basically a keyword for old people orgies, right? Went into the first TV expecting to see my people, but it wasn't my people. There was all naked white people, right? And again, just something came over me. I was like, you savages need Jesus, I swear to God. I started handing out Bible pamphlets and stuff. The lady at the end was naked, had the biggest bush I ever saw. It came back to me. I was just like, Tatanka. My name's Josh Burnett, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you guys. You guys are here.
Give it going for Joshua Fournier.